Hello again and welcome to MMOFTW for the week of January 21st, 2013. This week we cover everything from Pathfinder Online's successful Kickstarter to ArcheAge's English site updates and Guild Wars 2's massive list of 2013 goals. Plus, what exactly is Mark Jacobs, formerly of Mythic Entertainment, up to? We'll hazard a guess because this is MMOFTW.
Design of the game means that your characters will have a real, persistent...
First up is good news for fans of independent sandbox MMOs and pen and paper gaming. Pathfinder Online has been successfully funded on Kickstarter. In a down-to-the-wire finish, Paizo and Goblin Works' ambitious MMORPG secured the $1 million in funding needed to press onward and actually make their game. If you were one of the several thousand that pledged, you've gotten some of the same emails I have about future updates and what comes now. But briefly, well, we wait. Pathfinder Online is currently estimated for a 2016 launch, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of things to talk about along the way. Next up is City State Entertainment, the new development house headed by ex-Mythic CEO Mark Jacobs. They're busy teasing us for a new project they've been working on. Frankly, we don't know what it will be. It's the first project from CSE, and it was an iPad game based on Wizard of Oz, so it could very well have nothing to do with MMOs. But this is Mark Jacobs, so we're watching this one and waiting. Who knows what this guy's up to, or if the lure of making another MMO is too strong for him to ignore. So keep your eyes peeled to MMORPG for more info as we get it. If it ends up just an iPad game, well, we learned our lesson. Next up is ArcheAge, whose English site was updated this week to finally give out some English language details about the races, world, and all the basics about the game. Is it a portent of things to come? We've known for a while that XL Games has been shopping for a North American and European publisher, so perhaps this is cause to believe that they're this much closer to finding one. Rest assured, we'll have the scoop before anybody else, so stay tuned to MMORPG.com for more details. And this past week, our own Susie Ford wrote an article on Wildstar Online's goal to be a sandpark, mixing the traditional content-driven approach of MMOs with the elusive sandbox presentation that everybody's been longing for as of late. Carbine's own lead producer, Jeremy the Gaffer Gaffney, stopped by in the comments to let our readers know what the deal is. Gaffney called Wildstar a modern playground, stating that in a playground, you get to choose what you play with and what you're going to use it for, and whether or not you're going to even use it for its intended purpose. He stated that they'd be doing another blog sometime soon giving a full rundown of what the term means, but that approaching their design in this way makes each area of the game, each part of the world, feel a little bit unique. So it'll be very interesting to see exactly how that all comes together as Wildstar nears its launch date. And lastly, we come to Guild Wars 2 and its massive plans for the year 2013. In a giant developer blog and video, ArenaNet's Colin Johansson dished on some of the stuff the team has in the works for the first half of the year. From a revamp of achievements that will include an all-new currency and purchasable items, to big world versus world changes, PvP esports enhancements, and expanded looking for group tools. There wasn't a single stone left unturned. Colin stated that more in-depth details would be forthcoming, and he even gave out a few more in our live stream version of MMOFTW this past Friday, which you can watch on MMORPG.com or our YouTube channel. Definitely a big year ahead for Guild Wars 2 now that it's past 3 million boxes sold. And finally, in our community spotlight, we're talking about MMO concepts that you just don't get for whatever reason, ones that irk you in some way or another. For my own, I'd say the one that bugs me the most is the endgame. I've been championing against it for a while, trying to figure some way around it with the rest of you, but there's nothing that sucks more than hitting the wall once you hit the level cap. In most theme park games, for me, that means the end of the road. It's either time to start anew or find a new game, or leave it for a while and come back when more content is released. What I'm hoping changes in 2013 is that we finally get a game which places the focus not on leveling and getting sweet loot and hitting that endgame, but on community and the world-building potential of a true MMORPG. What are your biggest MMO pet peeves? Is it kill 10 rats? They got you down? The Holy Trinity? Instancing? Name your poison and let it out in the comments below. We're here to help. That'll do it for this week. Be sure to follow us on all the social media outlets. That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch at MMORPG.com without the dot. And feel free to join our Google Plus community if you're over there at simply MMORPG. You can find me on Twitter at TheBillMurphy. And thanks for watching. And remember, don't let a bad pug get you down.